welcome. Can you please just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective?
Yeah, look, I thought it was a game of two halves. First half, we were not there, but came second half, I thought we pulled up our socks. And yeah, we were just unfortunate not to get a goal. But going forward, I think we should work on scoring goals.
We'll now open for questions from the floor. On this program, we've got a roving microphone. Please, by a show of hands, and identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking your question. We shall start. He beat you to the mark. You know I was going to give it to you. So we'll start.
Cola, you must wait.
Musa, I want to ask you about Tetwa. I mean, obviously you've been at the club now. We forgot about him. I mean, he had a bad injury, and when he came on now in the second half, he looked as good as he had looked before the injury. What happened to him I mean, you were obviously there. How was his rehabilitation? Why did it take so long? How was he mentally, spiritually? And did you have confidence now when you threw him in for the second half?
Yeah, with Bafana, a very good player, and you could see when he came on in the second half, he changed the game for us. But he was just unfortunate also to be on the sideline for almost a year. But I'm happy for him to be back. And I hope going forward he will also help the team. And I think he's mentally ready. The coach, myself, as well as his teammates, they've been helping him with his mental side.
Thank you. Before we hand over to Lawrence, can I ask the gentleman from SuperSport to please put your phone on silent mode? Thank you so very much. Lawrence, noted.
Musa, we spoke to you on the final day of the playoffs when you guys survived, and you said that coaching is something that you're going to go into, but you're not yet retiring. Is the situation in the club fast-tracking your retirement now, or are you a player coach?
Not really. In terms of personnel, we are limited. So I'm also helping out the coach. I'm still playing, but also helping out on the other side. You must remember, even in the last game, I was on the bench, helping him out, giving him the guys instructions. So I'm still on both sides, coaching as well as playing.
Good afternoon, Musa. Unlucky on the result. Would you really and honestly say that you guys deserve something from this game? I mean, obviously, first game of the season, but would you honestly and really say that you guys deserve something from this game? And also, just a bit of more information about Mjali. He looks, the right horse for the course today, but unfortunately, possibly tied out. Just your thoughts on those two questions, please. Thank you.
Yeah, look, I felt like in the second half especially, we could have scored at least two goals with Pachi and also Mjali's shot. Good save from Ofori. And when it comes to Mjali, very good player, but unfortunately, obviously, it's the first game. He ran out of energy. We had to take him out and put on Mbele.
Thank you, Coach Bedile here. I would just on you on the bench today, and obviously up against your former team, Orlando Pirates. Can you just describe the feeling of being there and what was going through your mind? Because I think the last time you were here as a player. Now returning to be on the bench, and what are you finding from the moment that you were told that you're going to be the main man on the bench? What were you finding in terms of the experience this week?
Yeah, look, at times it was very difficult for me to pass on the message to the players on the pitch. But I think when time went by, I managed to get one or few players to come on the line so I can give them instructions. But I must say I'm super proud of the players, taking on the instruction, the respect they give me. And yeah, going forward, I think we'll work well with the guys.
Coach Musa, Pedro here, Coach, you say you obviously had some difficult time passing on the message to the players. By your observation of the game, where did you think you guys went wrong? Where did you think Pirates overpowered you in the field of play? secondly, as a player and the coach, did you maybe find yourself in a moment where you feel like stabbing yourself onto the field?
No, not really. On this game, I was not even on the team sheet for the players, so my mind was fully focused on coaching. And coming back to your question, you know, in the first half, I felt like Lodge and Dlamini, they were giving us problems. That's why we had to make subs, especially that one sub in during halftime to put on Bafana, so he can consolidate in the middle, and it worked very well.
Final 3 questions.
Coach Mazola here. Musa, you've been at the club over the last 2-3 seasons and seen the different changes. I mean, last season 16 players came in, but fewer this season. Every time there seems to be a change. You know, how confident are you that this time around you won't be caught in the same situation where you are leaving it till late to save the status? And what have you made of the new additions that have come in?
Look, it's still the first game. So losing this game, obviously, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But I think we still have 29 games to play in the league. So for my side, I think the boys are ready. We just need to win games. That's the only thing.
Final 2 questions. Gentlemen there. Any takers on the final question? Oh, okay. Gentlemen there with the yellow hat, and then you'll get the final.
Musa, can you spin more information on latest news about the coaching department? Is the coach coming back, or has the working permit been sorted out? Thank you.
Thank you for reading newspapers, and he also did the interview with the Super Sport last week. So the coach is around.
Behind you.
No, I forgot to ask you. I wanted to know about your badges. Have you started doing your badges? Because I know that I think the KFB and the KFA license, I think they are returning very soon here in the country. So how far are you with that? And who would you say is your mentor in this coaching space? Obviously, besides the coach that you're working with, the coach team.
Yeah, with the badges, I'm waiting obviously for ama coaching licenses ukuthi abuye. But yeah, my mentor is obviously the coach. I also speak to my former coach, Coach Bulani, from time to time. Yeah, so I think those are the guys that will help me out going forward.
Do you have any badge currently that you have?
Not yet.
On that note, we've reached the conclusion of our press conference. We will be back shortly with the Orlando Pirates head coach. Musa, thank you once more for your time. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
We've not reached half time.